Let's face it, the heart of the home is the kitchen in most houses. And I noticed in ours, when we were doing our kitchen remodel, the thing that took me the longest to decide on was the stools for my kitchen. I went back and forth because I wanted comfortable, but I wanted stylish. I didn't want to spend $1 million. And it's really tricky to find a combination of all of those things. Most of the times you'll find stools that are $600 each and they're gorgeous, and we want our kitchen to feel like a Pinterest board that we keep looking at, but we also can't spend a huge chunk of the budget on stools. So I did the work for you today so that you can see some of my top favorite stools where they're $250 or less currently, and hopefully that will help you get a designer look for less. Let's things off with the first style that I'm calling modern coastal meets vintage charm. And there's 3 within that category. One is a 3 set of rattan and gray stools. These are incredible because they have this timeless, effortless style. It's like a French bistro weave, and it brings in also barrel back for an architectural feel. Its modern frame instantly softens up a kitchen, but elevates it at the same time. Number 2 is a set of 2 cream stools, and they're gorgeous if you like organic texture but crave a softer plush seat, and it's a great place for a morning coffee where it's comfortable but still has a beautiful style. It's a real winner. And number 3 is French bistro style woven stools. These are a classic kind of iconic French style, black and white, and they feel hand selected like a designer look, and it brings this bright, airy feel to your kitchen if you like that look. Up next is if mid-century modern meets soft minimalist. This is my favorite personal style, and we have 2 to share with you today. One is a simple 2 bouclé stools with bronze legs, simple but comfortable, and I love the look of these. The second is 2 upholstered stools with black and gold finishes. So this is very similar to the stools that I actually decided to go with in my kitchen. They're super supportive. I work at the kitchen island almost every single day. I love that there's a back and arms, but yet the seat is super comfortable. It's wide, so depending on your size, you can fit larger adults at this space, but yet still feel kind of protected for kids because of the arms and the back. So this is the one I went with for my space, and I feel like it's a real winner in any kind of more modern mid-century style. The next 2 stools, I would say, have this architectural style and mixed with tailored textures. If you like that look, there's a set of 2 stools with caning. It has a sloping curve, which I really love, and barrel seats, and it feels custom and craftsmanship and luxury for your island. And then the second one is 2 vegan leather woven stools. These are gorgeous. You have to see them in person. They have this leathered back that looks incredibly high-end and expensive without sacrificing beauty or a tailored finish, but still in a great price point. Up next is an elevated modern farmhouse style. So the first one is 2 black solid wood stools that have a woven seat. It's kind of a timeless look, not as comfortable, but still super cute. And I like that it has that hand woven natural seating. So it has that feels like an upscale texture. And then the second is 2 vegan leather stools with metal legs, and that gives a rich classic feel. They're super easy to clean. I put these in a ton of designs, and they coordinate really well if you like farmhouse and you want something that's not going to stain, the fabric's not going to stain easily, and it's going to be easily wipeable, and it won't collect animal fur. And so it's just great all around go-to for me when I do a farmhouse kitchen design. And finally, we have Scandinavian simplicity with sculptural lines. So there's the sage green mid-century stool. It's just a thing of beauty. It's so simple, but the lines are beautiful, super easy to clean, and it's still comfortable. So I love this stool. And then also there's a solid wood stool with a wishbone backrest. This is super cute too. It goes in, you can actually push this a little bit into the farmhouse style as well, but it works great with a Scandi vibe. So I highly recommend this one as well. Now a little bit of the nerdy details that no one really wants to hear about, but they're important. You need to leave space, a couple inches between each chair so that there's kind of some wiggle room when you order. Be sure you check for counter height versus bar height. Bar height is not going to work at almost any kitchen island. And double check the arm height not just the seat height. You need about 10 to 12 inches from the seat to the counter base so that your legs can fit in there freely. And then if some of those stools have arms, if you want the arms to tuck underneath, you have to just double check that that will work in your space. And then bar heights, that will be only if you have a taller bar style island, which is pretty rare. So I would say you usually would want to skip on that. And then always make sure that there's clearance for the arms between each stool. Investing in the right kitchen seating can make a huge impact in your space, and keeping it under budget will give you room to buy some other things like more high-end lighting. That also is a huge statement piece within the kitchen. So if there's anything from the kitchen stools that we've posted today, I have a link down below or in our stories with every product that we talk about. It's also on our website, funcycle.com, on the blog section. And if you need help creating the design within your kitchen or getting questions answered, I offer in-person or virtual design consults anytime. There's a link to my bookings page in the comments as well. And be sure to hit like or subscribe so that we can create more content like this for you to help your home stay within budget but be beautiful for you to enjoy for years to come.